Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man, back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button, Wayne. I appreciate all the support. Salute to everybody, man. Happy Sunday to everybody, man. Wanted to hop on here real quick. Got a lot to talk about, man. Cash Money Records versus No Limit Records. Did y'all watch the verses? Hello, did y'all watch the verses, man? Cash Money Records versus No Limit. I'm glad they brought the verses back. You know what I'm saying? I hope there's a few more that they do. I wouldn't mind seeing Jeezy and T.I. That's definitely one I always wanted to see. If you want to go to R&B route, you can do Usher and Chris Brown. I think that'd be dope. They got some options, man. You know what I'm saying? Of stuff they can do. And I'm not, and probably get into some groups if they want to do some group stuff. But I definitely feel like the verses kind of popped up during the pandemic. I'm not mad if it comes back, especially if they can go to different cities and different areas where people live and whatever like this, like they did with Cash Money and No Limit. Coming into the, well, first of all, let me rank it. Scale to 1 to 10. I give it an 8. It had the potential to be a 10. I'm gonna keep it real. It had the potential to be a 10, but some people didn't show up, and I'll get into that in a minute. But coming into it, I thought I fuck with both. I fuck with No Limit heavy. I fuck with Cash Money heavy. But I know Cash Money has more commercial hits than No Limit do. Obviously, they got the bigger artists when you look at Lil Wayne and stuff like that. So I'm like, they got more commercial hits. Should be a shoe-in for Cash Money. This is what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Cash Money could do the verses, and they will probably end up winning. Although I like a lot of No Limit songs, but I know a lot of No Limit songs are kind of underground. Some songs that didn't get a lot of radio play. But as far as Cash Money, I thought they'll probably pull it out. So it was disappointing that Lil Wayne didn't show up, and it was kind of like a little bit, it was a little sad that he didn't show up, to keep it real with you. First of all, you got this big New Orleans versus New Orleans kind of thing going on. When you think of Baby, you think of like everything that went on with Cash Money. You kind of think like Baby and Wayne would probably be one of the last two standing people. And to know that everybody left in terms of Juvenile, and then BG had his situation, and then Wayne had his situation, and all these people came and went. And to know that a lot of people, Manny Fresh left too, and a lot of people came back to do this verses, and there was no Wayne and there was no Turk. So that was definitely disappointing. And when you look at Cash Money and you think of like, look at all the hits they got. They got Mystical, all his shit, Here I Go, and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And he's basically locked up. So I knew they wasn't going to do any of Mystical stuff. But that just lets you know how many hits these niggas got. And then when you look at Wayne, I'm thinking, okay, Wayne, it's 2 big songs Wayne could have done tonight that he wasn't able to do because he wasn't there. One is Go DJ with Manny Fresh. The other one is Stunt Like My Daddy. He could have done both of them 2 songs, but obviously him not being in the building, those were 2 big radio hits for him. And I feel like that would have definitely added a lot more energy and a lot more. If Wayne would have just walked out there, man, that shit would have went crazy out there. So the fact that he wasn't there was disappointing. And the fact that Baby could not fix that relationship for this verses was very disappointing, bro. It's very disappointing to know like everything they stood for. Then you go on the other side, you got Cash Money. You got Mia X there. You got Snoop came, you know what I'm saying? Snoop came to do the fuck them other niggas because I'm down for my niggas. He came to do that. You had other people there. It seemed like everybody was there, damn near. You know, obviously C Murder locked up, but it's like everybody was still fucking with P. So to me, clear win for No Limit. Let's just say that. Clear win for No Limit, man. Before I get into let me get to this. Cause you know Wayne didn't come. And you know Turk didn't come.
And the game, like when I met Blood, you know, I just was trying to do something different in the game. I had started this shit young. I was a young man trying to get some money and not be in the streets. And I met BG, I met Wayne, I met Juvie, I met Turk. Shout out to Turk, you little bitch, you ain't here, but fuck you. We gonna fuck with you and we won't fuck with you. You heard me?
Don't go off script, nigga.
Hey, we gonna fuck with that bitch when we won't fuck with her. But that's another.
So he kind of addressed Turk at the end of the verses or whatever. I felt like he could have let that go. He didn't really need to say that. You know what I'm saying? Show a little bit more class. This whole verses was about unity. And let's just keep it real. Turk, y'all wasn't fucking with Turk too much anyway since he got out of jail. Let's just be honest. So he probably feel like he's owed some money and all kind of stuff. So he ended up not coming. And basically he responded. This is what
you telling the truth now, hey. You feel me? Look, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it all the way real though. I think No Limit tore their ass up with
I'm going to keep it all the way real tonight. I think.
Wayne, you heard me? This shit right, man. You know what I'm saying? In a Superdome or something. Man, telling the
I'm going to keep it real. I think No Limit tore Cash Money ass up tonight. Obviously, there's still some bad blood and some situation going on with Turk. Wayne wasn't there. Birdman didn't say nothing bad about Wayne, but man, this shit would have been crazy just if it could have even been an extension of like Cash Money, then Young Money. Like imagine if Drake was there and Nicki Minaj was there, even if they didn't perform. Just imagine if they was on the stage. To know that Master P, with all his maturity and his, everything he kind of stands for now, he's always trying to uplift the community, was able to gather damn near everybody and get them on the stage. And Baby, who a lot of people was like, yo, this nigga was taking money. He wasn't really fucking with niggas like he's supposed to. He cannot get all these niggas on the stage together. So that was very disappointing. No Lil Wayne there, and Lil Wayne is their biggest star. So, I mean, honestly, it kind of felt like a Juvenile concert. It felt like he was doing all the songs. He was basically, even performing Lil Wayne's parts, you know what I'm saying? But it started off like this. I ain't gonna lie. When it started off, they started off with my favorite song. This is my favorite song from damn near from Juvenile. With it, I was just like,
ooh. Hey, make sure they on. Make sure they on. Fresh.
Fuck it.
Hey, there ain't gonna be no divide here tonight. There ain't gonna be none of that. No Limit, Cash Money, Master P, Birdman, KLC, Fresh.
You know what?
Yeah.
We ain't gotta wait. We could go first.
It don't matter.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's me. Whoa.
Y'all ready to get this shit started? Y'all ready to get this shit started? And we start this bitch like
Which I think the first song will be from each one.
You see me, six toe back. You see the 9-8 Mercedes on TV, I bought that. I had some felony charges, I bought that. This is no return, but still was bought back. Nigga do some slavery, boy, I caught that. I put some officials before they could call check.
I can't play too much, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to monetize this video, but bro, first of all, that's my favorite Juvenile song. Let me get 400 Degrees is my favorite song. He got a lot of hits. Don't get me wrong, he got a lot of, but that song right there was going crazy in Atlanta, bro. That song was going crazy. It was going crazy in all the cars, all the beats and everything. Niggas used to be riding by and bumping the shit out of this 400 Degrees. That whole album is crazy. So to start it off, I was just like, at this point, I don't know, Wayne ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, this ain't even a radio hit. You know what I'm saying? Like he got radio hits, but 400 Degrees don't got a music video. It don't got a radio hit or whatever. I don't think it got a music video, but it don't got. It's not like a song that was playing like heavy on the radio compared to some of his other songs. This is one of them album cuts that just blew up, but he didn't never really kind of make it a official single. Man, when he started with this, I was like, oh. It might be a rap for these niggas. It really might be a rap for these niggas. But P came back, man. Did well, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to the P part.
And if y'all don't mind sharing, man, and subscribing if y'all new, then please do.
All right. That's how you open that shit up? That's what you do? Sir. All right, hold on. You think it's a motherfucking game.
What's up with all y'all?
Yeah.
Let them motherfucking tell y'all. What's up, big vibe? Nigga. What y'all got? Shoot the shot. Big Mo.
Yeah.
We know living soldiers. We know living soldiers. We know living soldiers.
This man, definitely one of P's best hits, you know what I'm saying? That come off the TRU album. Y'all should already know about that, what's going on. But as this go on, they end up playing Back That Ass Up, obviously. What else? Oh, that chopper style. That shit was on a No Limit part. That chopper style, chop a lot. That shit right there kind of went crazy in this building. So that was fire. Mia X came out and did her part. Obviously, P did Ice Cream Man. He had a lot of songs, man. Juvenile did a lot of hits as well. They did Everybody Get Your Roll On with Big Timers. They did with Gator Boo and the Pimped Out Gucci suit. They did that joint, Stay Fly. A lot of hits came out, but like I said, no Lil Wayne. It was very disappointing to see them even doing Lil Wayne's part. And I just felt like No Limit just had way more energy. Obviously, they got more niggas on the stage. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like they had way more energy, more interaction and everything. It was good to see that even though they started off kind of divided, like niggas on one side, niggas on the other side, they basically, by the end of the night, had kind of interacted with each other. And it just became like a whole New Orleans party or whatever. And so I definitely like that. Toni Braxton was there. I guess she fucking with Birdman still. She came out to back that ass up. It was twerking on stage and shit. So shout out to her. It was dope, man. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? It's like very nostalgic, man. I will say that. Very, very nostalgic. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I just wanted to see. Here was Mia X.
Can't touch down one. Don't try to come. Don't even touch the mic. My shit's so tight. It's more correct than right. When I
there, and this is one more thing I want to show y'all real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see where it's at. Hopefully I can find it. What is this? Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, the weakest nigga out here was Silk the Shocker, bro. I know he came out with that whole came out with his song. I don't even know what song he did. I don't know if he did It Ain't My Fault or whatever. His shit was whack. Like he was the only nigga that was kind of ass tonight. I'm not gonna hold you. His shit was not hitting on nothing. I don't even feel like he was really on beat. But salute to Silk the Shocker. But even Snoop came, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even Snoop was there, which was like big. That he came out doing that C Murder song, that song with him and C Murder. That was definitely a good look. Like here you go, right here.
What you need, man? Believe me, I never wipe the hand to feed me. Just point the niggas out, now leave them all on the street.
Let me get the Snoop part, because Snoop kind of went crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
This shit get thick and foggy, and niggas wanna act like they wanna get with Snoop Doggy. Let me let you niggas know. Nigga, fuck what you going through and fuck what you stand for. We so glad ain't no limit. It's just the moves like we know y'all cash money, niggas on right now. Let them play with some action. The bad, make the niggas spit his cash in. His last year, hoes found with the passion.
So it was a movie, man. It was definitely a movie. Like I said, it would have been better if Wayne was there at least. You know, it's cool if Turk came, but they was doing like all the group hits, Project Chick, shit like that. Come on, man. You got to have Wayne part, bro. This is for the one that wanted in the who be slickering and all and everything and then drawing. I'm Lil Weezy for Sheezy. I'm off the bro. They needed Wayne's part on Project Chick, man. He ain't there. So yeah, the fact that No Limit had everybody there, even Snoop got a lot of shit going on. He even showed up. And so yeah, they played How You Do That there. That shit was a big hit for that beat go crazy for No Limit. So yeah, man, No Limit, man. They won. Salute to everybody. Let me know what you think if you watched it, man. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And Chris Unbiased, holla at your boy.